Alex Bross giving the foul away, but we saw Topo Stanley with an early defensive header. He's far more comfortable in that position. Early chance, and Bolton with a fine one-handed save. They're going to get a goal kick in the end, but poor defence early on from Sydney FC. When the draw was made back in December, Persik Kediri were perceived as the easy beats. They suffered a 15-0 hammering when they were last in this competition against Chun Ma, who played Adelaide last night, Seong Nam rather. But they've been far from the easy beats. Here's Carney. Neat work from Sydney's left footer. Plenty of white shirts in the box. And he's onside, and here's a chance. And the opening goal from Stevie Corica. Lovely work from David Zrilic, who made it all his own. And the man who scored Sydney FC's opening Asian Champions League goal is on target again.
That's a brilliant way to maintain momentum, to regain momentum. And David Zrilic with an expertly timed run which punctured the defensive line. And the slide ball rule pass, splitting three defenders. Corica timing the run, and there for the tap-in. And Sydney FC have earned themselves, in the most clinical of fashions, an early breather. Mark Rudin punching the air, Zrilic with the lead-up work, and Corica with the finish.
So 4 corners already for Sydney FC. Haven't found a telling ball yet, and Topo Stanley and Rudin are in there again. Keeper only punched as far as Corica, and he had to tap it over the bar, Sandy.
Well, that's turned out to be an exceptional piece of goalkeeping, I think, from Sandy Corica with another eye for goal. Again, the physical presence, it's not a contest from set pieces, really.
Zadkovic gave it away and then dived in, and the referee went to his pocket straight away. The foul on Fagundes. May well be in the book, Ruben Zadkovic. See David Zrilic just mopping the sweat away. Extreme conditions here in Solo City as Corica finally gets some height on one, and that was a great chance. Good climb from Mark Rudin. And Carney in a paddock as well. Hear the fans saying, close him down.
That's a good save from Alex Bross. You know, they're the small percentages of effort that you put in that really lift the teammates around you. Instead of a goal kick, they're now defending a throw-in deep in Kediri's territory.
And they don't mind playing it out from the back either, Kediri. They can get caught out like they did then. David Zrilic, a nice turn and shot without the power or the direction though. Here's Danilo Fernando. And Harry Anto. They try and play with ball at feet, Persik Kediri, but there's a big gulf in class, isn't there?
Yeah, there is a big gulf in class. It's not assisted by Sydney's physical presence as well. They're just bouncing off Sydney's players are the Indonesian nationals, if we can put a term it that way. They've got the 3 South Americans, Fagundes, Danilo of Brazil and Gonzalez of Uruguay. They're a more European stature as far as physique's concerned, but Southeast Asian players find it very difficult to compete physically, and from that platform, of course, Sydney FC in the early exchanges have got a technique to ram home that advantage even further as well.
McFlynn saying he got the ball, but he also got a large part of Christian Gonzalez. Clint Bolton, a fine save in the opening minute. Will he be under a pressure again here? Play it wide to Eber. And he got the header away. And it's an equaliser. Clint Bolton couldn't get there. And they're level. Persik Kediri. Aris Budi, who's a real threat, the defender. has come up with an equaliser.
Well, it's a situation that Sydney FC really should never have conceded. Not the initial free kick, but the header from a set piece. You really could not have expected coming into a game like this that Sydney FC, with a Clint Bolton in goal, Mark Rood and Nikolai Topor-Stanley across the back line. But here's the delivery from Errol Eber, and from the penalty spot, Aris Budi has come in unchecked. There's a nice clip on the cross. It's beautiful trajectory. Ian Fife caught short, not attacking the ball. Clint Bolton does his level best. It's not good enough.
That's a lovely ball through to Brosk, who's surely won a penalty. If he'd stayed on his feet, he would have had an open net to aim at. He went down and the referee said play on.
That's an incredible piece of football. It was a beautiful pass which split the defence. Brosk was home for all money.
Neat work from Corica. He's got Carney on the left. Zrilic and Brosk waiting in the middle. Good header from Brosk. Neat little finish. Just wide from David Zrilic. Did the hard part, lifted it over the keeper.
That's a great chance. Jimmy Fraser knows it. Branko Kalina knows it. Anthony Crea knows it. Wonderful touch from Alex Brosk. Well read from Zrilic.
Well done, Brosk. And Corica's made a nice run. Talley picks him out. And he whip one in now, Ufuk Talley. Back to Corica. A lovely skill. Just couldn't quite get the power in the shot.
Now, that was one of those ones from Steve Corica where you needed not to have a monsoon fall on the ground the night before. Just perhaps a nice dew on the grass like in England or Europe.
Here's Fernando. And it slipped all the way through. Is the offside flag up? It is. Against Gonzalez. Fancy was only just offside. And given Gonzalez's form, we haven't seen him put one away or really threaten yet, but in the form he's in, 10 goals in 13 league matches. If he gets one, and this might be the moment. Well, in fact, it was Berta getting in behind. A bouncing ball, catching out Sydney FC. Brosk is making the run. And he's done well to get in behind in Dato. Tight angle. And an easy tap in, surely, for David Zrilic. What a goal line clearance.
As we go into half-time, we should remember that as the day approaches noon, the heat is going to be getting worse, not less.
The offside flag was up against David Carney. That should do us for the first half. And that, for David Carney, means he'll miss the return clash. So on the stroke of half-time, he's been penalised for kicking the ball away after the whistle. He can't believe it.